Hello, I'm Lise-Anne Deoul, Director of Aging Services here in Sullivan County, New York. Thank you all for coming today. We are very excited to announce that after almost 3 years of operating on a modified schedule, our shopping bus will resume 5 days a week operation this Monday, September 11th. This means that at least once a week, residents over 60 from each part of the county can access our free shopping bus services to run their errands in Monticello. Our mission at the Sullivan County Office for the Aging is to provide support for individuals aging in place, and our shopping bus is a big part of that. Please allow me to introduce our speakers today. Chair of the Sullivan County Legislature, Robert Doherty, Director of Transportation, Ruth-Ann Hayden, County Legislator Louis Alvarez, Legislator Nick Salamone, and Bethel Town Supervisor Dan Sturm. Also here today are Jane Bozen, our OFA Nutrition Coordinator, and our transportation drivers, Barbara Perug and David Dibble. I'm going to hand the mic over to Rob Doherty.
Thank you so much, Lise-Anne. And thank you for all the work you do in your office, Lise-Anne. It's very much appreciated. This bus behind me is solid evidence that this legislature cares deeply about the people of Sullivan, especially our seniors. We've been working hard to get to this point today. Like Lise-Anne said, it's been 3 years. I'm proud to say that not only will we now have a 5-day-a-week service for our seniors throughout Sullivan County, we also plan on expanding our popular Move Sullivan public transportation system to many more towns and villages. 4 years ago, we just did Monticello, Fallsburg, and Liberty, and now we come out to Bethel, and we'll go all the way down to Bloomingburg, and we have a loop in Bloomingburg, and we're going to have loops in Monticello, Fallsburg, and Liberty. Move Sullivan is open to everyone, and like our senior shopping bus, doesn't charge anything to ride. You ride for free. This county pays for it all thanks to a legislature that is forward thinking and focused on spending taxpayers' dollars where they do the most good. I'd also like to give major credit to Laura Quigley, Lise-Anne Deoul, Ruth-Ann Hayden, and these drivers for creating a system that will literally be door to door. These are public servants in the best way possible, ready to help those who need the most help. I'm proud to stand alongside with them here today. Thank you. This is Ruth-Ann Hayden.
Thanks, Rob.
You're welcome.
I am very excited for this new start on Monday for 5 days a week shopping, as well as our staff is. We do go into different townships. We go to 2 different townships every day. So Monday will be Bethel and Neversink shopping. Bethel hits the Smallwood area, Coshocton, White Lake, and Bethel Senior Housing. Neversink will hit, obviously, the Neversink area, Grahamsville, Foxcroft Village. Tuesday, we have our Fallsburg and Rockland. The Fallsburg goes to Woodridge, Mountaindale, and South Fallsburg. Rockland is the other trip on Tuesday, which hits Livingston Manor and Roscoe. Wednesday, we are in Liberty. We go to Liberty, Golden Park, Barclay Gardens, White Sulphur Springs. The other trip for the day is Mamakating, which hits Summitville, Wardsboro, and Bloomingburg. On Thursday, we go to the Highland area, which is Narrowsburg, Eldred, Berryville, Glens Bay, and Lumberland. The other one is Thompson, which is the Monticello area, and Mongaw Valley. Friday is Delaware Township, which hits Fremont, Calhoun, Hankins, and Jeffersonville. The other shop for the day is Liberty Village and Fallsburg. So we hit Liberty Village Apartments, Hurleyville, Loch Sheldrake, and Kauneonga Lake. We also hit some other surrounding areas that were not mentioned, if needed. So we can fit up to 14 ambulatory people on the bus and some wheelchairs if needed. And you get 2 hours to shop. Our shopping areas that we go to is ShopRite, Walmart, and Aldi's. So that is something that was just recently added over the COVID period. So we're going to keep that in. Every person also gets 2 extra stops, which could be for prescriptions, go to pick up their mail, go to the bank, but with no lengthy transactions because everybody wants to get their shopping done. And this should also be along the route. So our buses leave the parking lot, our bus garage at 7:30 in the morning. Everyone should be ready by 8 o'clock, and just keep in mind that the times do vary due to the fact we may have some more people than usual and we may have some cancellation. So please keep that in mind. And we are all looking forward to the start of this 5-day shopping. So it's been a long time coming. Our shoppers are very anxious and ready to get it going. As long as our drivers are. Our drivers are very happy to be able to do this. And they love what they do. So they're very well appreciated. So, and that's all I have. So
Thank you. Lise-Anne.
Thank you, Ruth Ann. I'd like to introduce Nick Salamone.
Thank you very much. If I could add, when I first got elected legislator, I wasn't sold on the idea of the bus at all. Public transportation in such a rural area, I was not in favor. But thanks to Laura Quigley and her team and the community resources, our bus service became a valuable connection to work, shopping, doctors. It's a real lifeline for many people living in and out of Sullivan County, visiting Sullivan County, and I brag about it wherever I go. Today's announcement of a 5-day-a-week service for our seniors, we're ready, and we're going to do whatever we can with the Transportation Department to move Sullivan. I'm very proud to be part of a legislature and a county that truly cares about the people in Sullivan County. The evidence is right here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to invite Louis Alvarez to come to the podium.
Good afternoon. Nice to see the program going back again to 5 days a week. At the end of 2018 to 2019, we started Move Sullivan County, which is the buses you see behind us. And it took us a lot of meetings, a lot of days spending trying to figure out the routes. And one of the things I did, and I can't remember, was Dan Hughes. I got in the buses in 4 different places. One was at the Monticello, Liberty, Horleyville, and the Walmart store. So we were the first ones. I would get in the bus and I would ride with the bus and speak to everybody who was sitting in that bus, find out what they needed, what they were looking for. And it gave me an idea of what we needed to do to get the program running. And now I see that it's running more. Still, people are asking me if we can include some other areas, like the Villa Roma's asking me, can you include it in such a way that we can help other people that work and don't have a vehicle or cannot drive, especially seniors, people my age. I shouldn't say seniors because it is my age. It becomes hard for us to drive at night. So this at least can help you in one way or another to get from one point to another shopping and not have to worry about parking a car. So I'm happy to see it again, more days a week, more days during the week in what it's doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Louis. And I'd like to invite Dan Sturm up to the podium now, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me. I'm grateful to be here because to introduce this new initiative, 5 days a week bus service for our seniors, is going to help us immensely. I'd like to take a moment on behalf of the Bethel Town Board and our residents to thank the Sullivan County Legislature. I'd like to thank the County Manager's Office, the Office for the Aging, and Laura Quigley and her crew. And I'd also like to thank the bus drivers that are here. They don't get recognized enough for the hard work that they do. And they got to know that what they carry with them every day is such a great responsibility, carrying our seniors to where they have to go. So they do have a great responsibility, and we are grateful for what you do every day. So we are just happy to be here. I see no better calling than for governments to get together, whether it be federal, state, or county. In this case, it was the county initiatives that brought this to our doorstep right here in Bethel. This is something that will directly help our residents, our senior residents, and we couldn't be more grateful to have this starting here today and to be here. So thank you very much all for making this happen.
Thank you, everybody. I will just like to say, to find the schedule, you could always find it in our Office for the Aging brochure and on our monthly newsletter, the Monthly Hoot. It is in there every month. It's also on our webpage, and you could go to the county webpage and find us under there, and also under transportation.